A face pull, a great exercise to build up your upper body strength and stability. Now we're doing it with a band. I quite like doing this one for band just because you can literally put it around anything. So you can be at the beach, just warm up your shoulders doing this one. You can be at home, you can put it on a doorway. The gym you have access to may have a cable machine, so you can do this on a cable machine and add resistance with the different weights as well. You can either get a thicker band to make it harder, but generally you don't need a lot of weight and you need a thin band for this one. As it starts to get too heavy, as we'll go over as it starts to get too hard, we'll go over in a second, you start to lose the positions, so you really don't need much weight or you don't need much resistance. So a light band or a light weight on a cable machine. So let's go over the position we need for a face pull to start with, okay? So Jen's just gonna bring her hands up and do a bit of a scarecrow for me. So this position is the end position. It doesn't really matter where you start, wherever your hands are when you start to pull, but this position here, I'll just get Jen to make sure her elbows are in line with her wrist. So we're making sure we're at 90 degrees here and that elbow is in line with the shoulder, is what I was getting at there. So this scarecrow position is perfect. Now just stand facing the brick wall so we can see the side view. So you can see Jen's got a nice straight position here. If she had the band in her position, if she had the band in her hands, she'd squeeze it back, squeeze her back muscles here, and then release it forwards. And again, as she comes back, ends up in that position and squeezes these muscles here each time. So Jen, grab the band for me. Now, obviously, if it's hard with this band, bands work with resistance. So to make it harder, Jen could just walk back further, okay? To make it easier, she walks in. So find a perfect position for you, and Jen's just gonna start. Now, just one thing else to make sure before we even get started, I want that core nice and tight, squeezing those butt cheeks, squeeze that belly button in so your core does not move. Now go there, perfect, good. Again, as always, slow controlled movements. Now, if you're doing this one on a cable machine, you want to make sure that you've got enough length to end up in that scarecrow position out nice and wide. You don't want to be pulling in like this, end up in this position. You want to be in this perfect position Jen is in now. Now just let go of your core as you pull and arch your back, and yeah, so you can see this is very bad. It's not really doing anything. Go one more for me, Jen.
One more bad one?
One more bad one. Don't hurt yourself though. So we want to make sure that core is locked on, butt is squeezed, belly button is locked in, so you can see much better. Her body is staying nice and straight, and the only thing that is working real hard are these shoulder muscles right here. As she pulls back, she squeezes them nice and tight and then releases. Perfect.